This is the city you live in. These are your haggard and weary. Step into their shoes and gaze at the world through their eyes. Not only are they without a home, most are without hope. But what the world has made broken, our God can make whole. How is it that I have a heart but fail to love, or have ears but fail to hear? How is it that I have eyes but fail to see?
It all started with a group of college students who would go into town and minister to the homeless. And it was during one of these nights that we came across a homeless man who quickly became known to us as Uncle Paul. Before we knew it, these weekly meetings became meetings that would take place 2 or 3 times a week, and what was once a 1-hour conversation quickly became 3 or 4-hour conversations. And as we talked with Paul, we always noticed one thing in particular, and that was each time we talked with him, he would talk about how there's one thing that homeless people lack more than anything else, and that was hope.
What's it like to live on the streets?
Well, it's not that much fun. It's boring, really boring most of the time.
It's physically difficult because you got to walk around with your belongings to take care of some of the business that you're trying to accomplish.
What's it like to feel invisible? Like, do people acknowledge you on the street, or what's it like to feel like that, or what's it like to have people
It hurts.
you?
It's the pain in your heart that words cannot explain.
I mean, it would be very nice if, and a lot of people do, some people do, are friendly and will say good morning and maybe smile, and that's great, you know.
You know, I never wanted to be out here for 3-4 years on the streets, and I was pretty much a real genuine workforce member.
I mean, the problem has been here since there's been people on the planet, so all I know is the stuff they have set up for us now must not work, because here we are.
The first time we went to go see the homeless people, I was pretty scared, and we talked to this man named Paul, and he told us that he just wanted relationships to keep him going. And I sat there and I cried that first night, and I realized that I had been living so self-centered my entire life, and it kind of made me understand the gospel a little better. And I took away from this experience that if Jesus came to embrace the needy and the outcast and the hopeless, then why haven't I been doing the same in order to communicate the gospel?
What am I doing? Nothing. The problem is that I'm doing nothing. I act like blessings of family, of a roof over my head, of money in my pocket were prizes earned. I see them, but I don't see them. If I saw them, I would love them. If I loved them, I would show them. I would show them the precious hope in Jesus Christ, the only way to life. So here I am asking myself, why don't I love them? Is it my fear, my complacency, my lack of hope, my pride? When I look at them, I see people totally different than me. Deep down, I catch myself feeling like I was created in God's image, but not them, not those people.
One night, Paul came up to us with an idea of creating a video which would expose the realities of being homeless, as well as give people ideas of how to fight and fix that problem. And this video became known as the Paul Project.
I just don't think that a lot of normal people know what we need. lot of times they don't even ask what we really need.
With me, I believe the church should actually know what the homeless people do sometimes. I think they can understand that a lot, and sometimes they think that they have an answer, but they don't really go about doing it. That's what your opinion. They haven't got a real particular answer to that.
They don't acknowledge me, and that's why I don't go to church, because why would you go to a place that no one talks to you?
But honestly, some of the people that I felt most rejected by were people in the church, unfortunately.
I think they perceive us wrong when they call us lazy and uninterested in helping ourselves out.
The first big one is that we're violent. Through the years out here, and it's usually kids, but I've had other people do it too, and they will just yell at you for no particular reason, or throw stuff at you out of the car as they go by. And the other thing is too, I think that we're all stupid, and we're just, thick, and that's not exactly true.
Paul once said that people might pass you by and give you their food, but all we really want is to share that food with them. We can't just sit by and say we love someone when our actions don't match up. If we're going to love people like the way Christ loved them, then we need to be willing to take the time out of our days and spend and build those relationships with them. 1 John 3:17 through 18 says, "If anyone has material possessions and sees his brother in need but has no pity on him, how can the love of God be in that person? Dear children, let us not love with words or speech, but with actions and in truth." We called it the Paul Project for two reasons based off that verse. Number one, as the verse points out, we need to support those in need. But more importantly was number two, and that's change people's hearts from Saul to Paul. And there's only one way to do that, through actions and in truth.
I choose complacency every day that I drive by the man on the corner without looking up. But it's not too late to open my eyes. To open my eyes and see these people the way God sees them, for the Lord does not see as man sees. Looking at them through those eyes, I see the truth. They are desired, given hope, and loved by Christ. And I am called to love them too.
Everybody is important. Everybody has their part.
All I want is love. That's all I'm asking before I die. I want to be loved so bad. I just want to be loved.
The most important thing is just simply to love other people, to anybody that you come across in this life.
But true love drives action. Roll down your window, ask them their name, let them know you will be praying for them. Find someone homeless downtown to minister to. Build relationships. How can I withhold the precious hope the Lord has given me? How can I keep this joy to myself? Living the way you were made to live brings unspeakable joy to your life. With Christ's strength, I can fulfill my life's purpose. I can live worthy of my calling. I can bring hope to the homeless and to the hopeless. But it won't begin unless I open my eyes.